another famous beach here in the Algarve. It is called Camilo Beach. It is very famous. It's just next to the beach we are staying. We're staying at Dona Ana. This is Camilo Beach, and the next stop is Ponta da Piedade, where we watched the sunset the other day. And this beach is famous for the high number of steps you have to get down to get to the beach. They are about 300 steps until you get to the beach, but there is a famous restaurant in the beginning of the steps, so you don't have to go down, and it's also called Camilo, and you have a nice view to the beach, and we are going to try to drink something before going to the beach. Let's see if they let us in, because we don't have really a reservation. I don't know, I think it's not open. I think it's not open yet, but there is this nice boardwalk also, so that you can appreciate the beach from up here. It's a super beautiful beach here. One of the most beautiful in Algarve, in my opinion. And then you have little caves, little passages that you can go through. Really, really beautiful. Now we are going uphill. We are heading to the lighthouse of Ponta da Piedade. There is a lot of little mountains and cliffs here in Lagos. We visited this place while we were riding a boat and riding a kayak the other day, and today we are having a picnic with red wine and cheese and see the sunset. So let's see if it's worth it. So we are getting close to the lighthouse. So there are just a few houses over here. It's more like a field, and then in the end you can see the cliffs and the beginning of the sea. It's a very nice atmosphere over here. It looks like an island. So we are getting to the end of Portugal. This is the end of Portugal, and if you go west side, then you will reach America. So here towards the Ponta da Piedade, there is a place near the end of Portugal that we can see the sunset. Because there is a field in front of it. We are trying to find a nice place to see the sunset. And this is the best time of the day to take pictures. And it's called the golden hour. It is super beautiful up here, more than I expected, because there is a boardwalk that you can walk around while you watch the sunset. And then there are a lot of spaces for a small picnic, but then you have to reach them. It's not difficult because the fence is the space between the woods is very big, but And this wine is called EA from Alentejo, and it's a very nice red wine. So these rock formations go along the coastline of the town of Lagos, consisting of yellow golden rocks up to 20 meters high. And they are one of the most famous touristic attractions of Portugal. So the sun has now set down and we are starting to leave. It's really windy up here. Rogério is a little bit cold, so he covered up with my beach sarong. So if you plan to come to the Algarve with your own motorhome, so here apparently is an area that the guys used to park and spend the night. So now we're just leaving the Ponta da Piedade and we are heading to the supermarket to buy something to have dinner. We're thinking of having a fish barbecue with some sauteed potatoes and garlic. So let's see if we can find all the ingredients we need. And I will take the chance to show you the prices they practice here in the Algarve. We have already been to a supermarket before and we had the impression that the prices here in the south are slightly higher than the prices in Lisbon, for example. And we think it's because it's very touristic here and they take the chance to charge more for the products. So I will show you and then you can have your own conclusions. Also, if you live up here, there is no supermarket, no pharmacy. So if you need something, you have to go down to the city center, but it's not far. We are staying in city center in a hotel apartment. We book it through Airbnb and it's called Lagos and it's very near the city center, the historic city center, and we took just 5 minutes to get up here. So it's not far from the city center, just 5 minutes by car and 24 minutes on foot. So I've just arrived in the supermarket. It's called Spar. It's a German chain of supermarkets here in the Algarve, and I will show you something. I'm heading to the vegetable sections because we need potatoes because we plan to bake a fish. So I will show you the prices here. So here you have fruit, here you have melon, and you can see the price. I will show you the apples. The apples are really expensive here. I don't know why. Oh, they have mangoes, but look at the price. 7 euros. In Brazil, the mangoes you can find on the floor. So, let me see if I can find the potatoes. Here. So the yellow potatoes are the ones you can cook. And the pink potatoes, they are a little bit dirty. They are excellent for frying. And here, this is very typical from Brazil. It's called mandioca, and it's really cheap. Because in Spain, it's much more expensive. And you have many kinds of potatoes here. That's why we didn't know how to choose. Because they have the sweet potato, okay, that is normal. But they have this other type of potato that I think it's too fried too, but it's more expensive. Batata olho de perdiz. And then they have these little potatoes. So let's see something else. I will go quickly because the market is almost finishing. So here you can see the prices of the wines. The white wines. And here you have some Porto wines. This one is very known, the Sandesman. Here it's 9 euros. And this one, Noval. This is very good. It was recommended to me. It's 12 euros. Let's see if there is something else that is interesting for you. Cheese, €5, €3. And they have algaita over here, but I'm not sure what it is. Eggs, almost €3. Milk, 1.33. Vegetable milk. This is like a cream, but then here you have the vegetable milks. They are a bit more expensive. Here you have cereal, Kellogg's, almost €3. Let me see if I can find the alheira. Yoko, Oikos, €2. Danone, Danacol, like €3. Actimel, €2. Gotta hush because I have to buy other things and it's closing. Here's the alheira. It's like €2. You see it? Products, for example, Ariel, €7. It's very similar to Spain. Toilet paper, $2.59, $2.69. Sif, I don't know you have there in America, but it's almost €2. It's something to remove grease from kitchen or chalk from the bathroom. So we're back to our apartment here in Lagos, and I will show you what I have bought. In the end, I didn't buy the potatoes because I found the ones that were already cooked, and I chose to buy these ones. Here in Portugal, they are called batatas, that is potato. Batatas ao murro. Murro is like a punched potatoes if we had to translate to English. And they are usually seasoned with olive oil and garlic. They are really delicious, and if you have the chance to come to Portugal, you should try batatas ao murro. They are usually served with cod fish, that here is called bacalhau. It's also very delicious and it's worth trying. And this is the view we have every night. It's really awesome, but we can't see the sunset here because the sun rises over here and sets on the other side of the apartment. So to see the sunset, we really need to go to Ponta da Piedade. So at least I don't have to cook the potatoes, but I will have to cook the fish that I have bought beforehand in Lidl. That is another German supermarket that we have here in Europe. We buy a lot of things in the supermarket in Spain. As you know, we live in Barcelona, and it's much cheaper than other supermarkets, and it's really, really good for basic stuff. So this morning we have bought these fish that it's called dourada. It's very similar to sea bass, but not the same. It's another version of the sea bass. So I have bought this fish that we will bake here in this little barbecue that we have here in this apartment. So this is the fish. I have made 3 cuts over the skin, through the skin, and have inserted some parsley, garlic, and pepper, and olive oil, and here in the middle too. As I didn't have black pepper, I used this pepper that is very typical here from Portugal, that is called piripiri. We did a tour the other day to Ria Formosa, and we had the chance to be with a Portuguese guy that was in the tour with us, and I asked him what was the best olive oil here in Portugal, and he said Galo. Galo is the best one we have here, the most famous and the most expensive. So this is the one. So if you come to Portugal, this is the one you have to go for, especially in the supermarket. Of course, if you go to a place that sells wine, a vineyard, and also produces olive oil, especially if you are in Alentejo, of course you should buy this olive oil that is more pure. But if you are over here or in Lisbon and you want to buy some souvenir or some olive oil for you, and you just have to go to the supermarket and buy this one. So here we have the potatoes that we have bought in the supermarket and the grilled fish. So I will finish the vlog here. Hope you like it and give it a thumbs up. We have almost set the apartment on fire. It's a joke, but can you see the smoke that the barbecue made to the apartment? And we wisely closed the bedroom's door, but we didn't notice there was an open window, so the bedroom is smelling stinky fish. So let's see if we can sleep well tonight. So don't forget to subscribe and give me please a thumbs up. So see you in the next vlog. Bye bye.